Hi, and welcome back to Bedecked in the Burbs. I'm Beck, and on today's episode, I'm going to be shortly joined by two of my longtime friends who are going to try on some petite jeans for us today. I have ordered 6 different brands of wide leg jeans from Nordstrom that all say they are petite. So we're going to see what they think. Each of them is going to try on 3 pairs of jeans. We're going to see if they work with flats, if they work on a petite body, and if they suit their needs, and then they're gonna pick their favorite at the end. If you like content like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to see more reviews and fashion tips that people of all sizes can use. So let's get started. Let me introduce you to the ladies. So these are my friends Katie and Kat, also known as Kit Kat. They're my longtime friends. They were both in my wedding. I've known Katie since
8 years old?
Yeah, since we were in 3rd grade, and I've known Kat. We worked together my first job after college. I joined them. They worked together first, and then I joined them, and she and her husband introduced me and my husband. So we go way back. So ladies, before we get into the trying on of the jeans, why don't you talk about your journey with jeans, any struggles you have, any concerns you have about trying these on today?
I don't wear jeans very often because I work from home every day, so I'm usually in leggings and sweatshirts. If I dress up, it's to go to church, so then still I'm usually not wearing jeans. Sometimes I do, but it's usually a black pair of jeans. So I'm slowly getting away from the skinny jean phase and learning how to wear jeans that are not skinny. So it's been a process.
Well, jeans for me has been my go-to. I work from home, but I tend to grab jeans unless I'm going to work out. And for me, in the last 5 years, it's been trying to get ones that fit in the midsection more than the length. And I think right now in the current style with the wide leg, I'm like embracing back to my middle school years and loving every moment of it.
So what brand are these? Because these seem like a really good length.
These are American Eagle.
Okay.
But I cut them off myself.
Oh, hey, see, that's a really good tip for petites.
That.
Yeah, I did a tall try-on jeans episode with another tall friend of mine who's taller than me. So I needed the petite point of view too, so I could speak to that. So all the jeans we're trying on today are from Nordstrom, and they're all actually wide leg jeans. So we will see how that goes. So I will put your jeans in your hands, and you can just, take one and get started. We have 3 each for you. Here you are. And they will select their favorite jeans today, and they can keep their favorite jeans and take them home with them.
Wow.
So
Sounds good. This will be fun.
yeah, all right. So start with whatever one you want.
Okay. The Good American ones on, and they were too long for flats. And you said you have some Good American jeans at home, right? I do. It's one of my new favorite brands besides American Eagle.
They are good. I have a pair of Good Americans that I like too. How else is the fit? You said you usually do an 8 to 10.
I do an 8 and 10.
This is a 10, so it's a little loose.
A little loose, and with it stretchy.
Yeah.
Like I'd almost think about maybe going to an 8 because it's stretchy and they'll stretch out.
Right.
I just want to call out the cinching. So they have this loop that comes into the middle. I don't know what they call it on their website, but I feel like it brings the waist in more, which is one reason I love the Good American.
Katie, you have the mother denim on. Yeah. I think these are size 30 or 10.
Yeah.
And
so at first they felt a little tight when I put them on, but now that I have them on, I feel like they would probably be fine. If I went bigger, they would probably be too loose then. I picked these because I really wanted to find a pair of lighter color. So I like the shade. They are a little long, which is
so mother denim
is
generally runs, I mean, it's designer denim, so it's usually long because the idea is you'll get them tailored, but I figured with petite, I was hoping it would start shorter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will say though, I did buy these all at Nordstrom, and they do offer free alterations. So that is an option. I can send you the receipt, or you can just chop them off like Kat did. That's an option too.
It's in right now.
It is in right now. So the raw hem is in right now. So that's an option too.
I like where these sit. I like that they're higher, right above the belly button, I would say. And I like the color. But yeah, if I don't hem them, I would have to wear heels with them.
Yep. And I think think it's cute that the petite line is called Lil Mother. In mother denim. It's like, really? That's so cute. I mean, they're grown adults. Whatever. Short. Okay, did you want to try them on with heels or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right.
And then do you feel like real denim, like it stretches out? So like you should almost, like I was told to go down a size in true denim versus stretchy denim.
Right, I do feel it can stretch out, yes, yeah, for sure. But it is tight at first, like once it comes out of the wash.
Yeah, don't put it in the dryer.
Yes,
I've experienced
exactly.
that problem.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight, but yeah, they do generally stretch out. So Katie's jeans probably will be fine. She just gotta like wear them a few times.
And I learned a tip, I don't know if you know this.
You tell me.
Is take real denim, you shouldn't wash it very often, like
Yeah,
every
yeah,
10 wears. So if you feel like maybe you got stinky in them, put them in the freezer overnight.
I have heard that. I've never tried it though. Have you
It
tried
works,
that? Really?
It totally works.
Okay, so you got them with heels.
I put on heeled boots, and
Yeah.
these are a very low heel. Like
Yeah.
1, maybe 2 max, and I feel like that's enough
I think so.
for them to not be dragging.
Right. All right, on to the next. Okay, so you have cut from the cloth. Cut from the cloth, I found those were like my go-to jeans for a while, so I like this brand a lot. They are not too long. You do not have to wear heels with these. I find these are really, really stretchy, so I'm a little worried they'd stretch out over time. How do they fit right now?
They fit like perfect, so yes,
Okay,
like
so they might
over time.
They might bag a little. Yeah, I found a lot of times it's cut from the cloth. You can size down too, so maybe an 8 would be good, but
Yeah, these
yeah.
are 10s.
These are 10s, yeah, 10 petite. But it is nice that these are actually a good petite length that you can wear with flats. Okay, so between these and the Good American, which one do you like better so far?
Well, because I own Good American and
Yeah.
know how they hold up, I'd say Good American.
Yeah.
But lengthwise, I like these.
It is nice that you don't have to do anything to do these jeans and they're good to go. So you have the Madewell, which is my current favorite brand of jeans, actually. So what do you think about these?
They're definitely shorter than the other ones,
Right.
so I'm wearing flats with them now. I've been wearing elastic pants for too long, so every time I have to button anything,
What
I'm
is
like, "Ugh." But they're probably about the same size
Okay.
as the other ones from the feel of putting them on. I like the color of the other ones a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I think I like the other ones better in comparison. But I think that the length is good if you want to wear them with flats, and they seem to fit.
And I will say about Madewell, their sizing is they do vanity sizing. So this is a 29 and the mother denim was a 30.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. All right.
Sounds
All right, on to the
All right,
last.
do it.
Okay, so these are, NYDJ. These are, the next two brands are actually two brands I've never tried, but I know they're really popular brands at Nordstrom, so I figured why not? And you are liking these, eh?
I do. Like they're wide, but they have like that bell feel.
They're the Palazzo style, by the way. We thought they were flares at first, which they kind of are, but they're wider in the thigh, usually.
Yeah, there's a little bit more room here. Lengthwise, I got flats on. I just got some sneakers, some Sambas, and they are perfect. I think I can get away with a low heel.
Yeah, for sure.
Still. So, yeah. And I like the wash is kind of more vintagey.
Yeah. We didn't say how tall you guys are. How tall are you?
Oh, I'm 5'2.5". I'll
5'2"
take the half inch.
So this fits, good with 5'2.5" flats. Perfect.
Yeah. So usually I have to do like either petite is too short,
Right.
and then regulars are too long, so I'm having to cut like I did with my American Eagle pants that you saw earlier.
Got it. Okay. So would you size down in these, or are these
You know,
good? You could go either way, probably.
I could go either way.
Right.
I think because I do sit at a desk quite a bit of the day, I'd be totally comfortable just staying with these.
Yeah.
You don't ever want your pants too tight.
Right. True. Okay, Katie, which ones do you have on?
Okay.
Wit Wisdom.
Wit and Wisdom.
I think these are maybe Nordstrom exclusive brands. I've never tried this brand either. Okay.
So they're size 8, and I'm usually between an 8 and a 10, but these are pretty stretchy, so the 8 fits perfectly.
Yeah.
I like the darker color because I typically only wear non-leggings at church, and I feel like I could still wear
You could
these
totally
to
wear
church.
this to church, yeah.
And they're more dressier.
Right.
So I switched to a different top. And I'm still wearing flats, so they're definitely the right length
Yay,
if you're a
petite
flats
approved.
person.
And how
which I
tall are
definitely
you?
am. 5'2". I'm like 5'1 3/4", so I round up to 5'2".
5'2", okay. Cool, sounds good.
So I like these a lot. I like the stretchiness of the fabric. I like the darker wash because it's a little more dressier. And yeah, it's again sits. I like how it sits like right above the belly button. And yeah,
These look great.
I like the double seam. So you have the main seam down here as your accent, and then it's like your real seam is right here. So it actually accentuates your butt and hugging everything together.
I never made any of you turn around this whole time. There we go. We have one butt in the video. There we go. All right, show your butt for the viewer. I mean, they have such great butts. We need to show their butts. Okay, so of the 3 that you've tried on, which is your favorite today, Kat?
I have to say this pair.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be Good American because I love that brand, but it was definitely, these are like the most comfortable. I feel like I have almost sweatpants on because they're so soft.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say this pair as well, just because it fits my lifestyle the best, and I like the stretchy fabric. I feel like I do need a lighter wash pair of jeans in my wardrobe, so I probably would still get that first pair. But of the 3, I think this one's my favorite.
And we could look and see if Wit Wisdom has that in a lighter wash too. So that's an option too. But all right, why don't you comment down below on which pair you liked best on these ladies, or suggest some other brands for them because maybe they'll be in the market. And if you like this video, give it a like and consider subscribing and turning on those post notifications so you can be alerted right when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching this episode of The Deck and the Burbs. I will see you next week for whatever I decide to deck out next. Bye. Thanks. Bye.